Hello, I'm Jacob,
I'm Katie.
and you're watching.
The Main Street Mousers podcast.
If you're watching this upon
We're
the week,
dead. Sorry, go back.
if you're listening to this upon the week of release,
We're at Disney World!
Yes, that is right. We are at Disney World right now, but only if you're watching this upon the week of release or listening to it.
We're at Disney.
We're at Disney, living it up,
We're chilling.
filming lots of content.
The day that this podcast comes out, we are doing all 4 parks in one day.
All 4 parks in one day.
We'll be vlogging it, so you'll
We'll
be able to see
vlogging
it.
and we'll also be vlogging things like seeing what it's like in 2025 with no multi-pass at the parks, because I tell you what,
It's so expensive.
it's expensive.
It's wild. So we figured that we'd just make videos out of it and be like, oh, can you do the multi-pass? We don't know yet, but we'll find out,
Yep.
and we'll tell you.
And we'll be checking out the Festival of Arts over at Epcot,
We'll also be doing the after hours party at Hollywood Studios.
and I'll be building my first lightsaber.
Woot woot.
Woot woot.
We're so excited.
But anyways, it's been a minute.
It's been a long minute.
It's been a very long minute.
Life, man.
Life happens and it gets in the way and it's tough, but we're here now.
We're back. And
And-
better than ever.
It's a new year, and we wanted to come forward and talk to y'all about our plans for the year and kind of recap the previous year.
Because last year was the first time I had ever been to Disney.
The first time. It has officially been a year since you went to Disney for the first time.
It's actually wild. The fact that I went literally a year ago and now we've already been 3 times.
Yeah, and we're about to go forth.
On our 4th
Yeah.
trip is coming up. What? What?
So we went last January for our anniversary for the first time, and it was the most magical experience on earth.
January 2024, man. It was the best trip ever
It
of
was
my life.
the best of trips and the best of trips,
Period.
period.
It was so magical. It just seeing everything for the first time, riding everything for the first time, kind of figuring everything out, which was really cool because I didn't know anything going into it really. I knew bits and pieces, but now on the other side of it, like I'm able to go into the app and look at wait times and look at all the stuff that I wasn't looking at before, and it's just really, really cool. Disney's awesome.
And it was so much fun because I grew up going to Disney World. If it wasn't obvious enough, come on, get your head in the game. Growing up, going to Disney World, I know all these things, but it's like I got to experience so many firsts with you because it had been a while since I've been, and it was so amazing being able to see you experience everything for the first time. And I'm so grateful I got to be a part of that.
It was so fun.
But since then, we have been to 3 different
Disney
parties.
parties. Yep. We went to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We went to Jollywood Nights, and we went to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Should we rank those quickly from our...
You rank yours, and then I'll rank mine.
Okay.
Start 1, your favorite. 3.
no, should we do least favorite first?
Yeah,
Any?
start at
All
your
right,
least
favorite.
You gotta say it.
Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party.
Okay.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party.
Okay.
And then Jollywood Nights.
That is my exact ranking.
Okay, look.
Jollywood Nights is just incredible.
I don't know what
No
it was.
notes.
I don't know what it was like the year prior because that was the first one, and I heard some stuff about it not being the greatest party. But I'll tell you what, this time around, Disney freaking killed it.
It was perfect. It was just, I loved it so much.
It was amazing. It was so much fun.
Now, maybe because people, I don't think, liked it because of how laid back it was. Even this year, people were talking about how laid back it was and how they don't like that. If you really want the stress of it, go to a Magic Kingdom party.
Yes, which is admittedly the worst part about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and especially Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, because
It was so stressful.
it is so stressful at Magic Kingdom trying to maneuver the crowds and everything. It'd been a while since I've been to a party, but like going to both of those this past year was stressful as heck.
I feel like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was so much easier than Mickey's Very Merry Christmas
Yeah,
Party.
I don't know what it was.
I don't either. It was just, there was a ton of people. Like, it was
Yep.
packed.
Yeah.
The wait times were okay, but you couldn't get to some of the rides for half of the party time because of all the parades going through.
Yeah. I feel like we were able to get to a lot more things that we were wanting and planning on doing during the Halloween party than we were at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
I don't know what the reasoning for that was, but like we got there, the party started, and then before we knew it, it seemed like the party was over.
It was over, yeah.
It was crazy.
It was stressful.
So maybe it was because it was our first party. Maybe it was just timing.
The cookie stops, like you stopped to get cookies and hot cocoa.
They were so long.
They were so long. There were so many people,
Yeah.
and it just was not. It was not cute. For the trick or treating at the Halloween party, it was great.
Yeah.
It was really fast. There were no long lines.
That is a really good point because you just walk through and grab your candy.
Yeah.
But it's like if you want the pre-packaged cookie and the Swiss Miss hot chocolate,
Delicious hot chocolate,
which is
and
still
it's
delicious.
Joffrey's. Sir.
Oh, it's Joffrey's. Sorry, forgive me. Maybe that was a little bit of bitterness coming out.
Hey, it was still delicious
Unjustifiably.
because it was kind of cold out,
Yeah.
and the hot cocoa was nice.
It was. But I will say the theming, like the what is it called? The obviously Jingle Cruise and then the Christmas Space Mountain.
Okay, listen, Christmas Space Mountain almost made the party completely worth it because it was so much fun.
And then going through the People Mover and being able to see it from that angle.
Yeah, all the Christmas lights and you could hear the music blaring.
It was amazing. But that was great.
Yeah.
That was great. So maybe
Even the Christmas theming of the Tomorrowland Speedway was cute.
Oh my gosh, I'd never been on the Tomorrowland Speedway before.
Me either, yeah.
So going on it for the first time with the Christmas overlay, so much fun.
The only time to go on it.
Yeah. Also, those carts, wildly uncontrollable.
They're impossible. I'm the one that drove it first, and he was making fun of me the whole time.
I was.
And then I made him ride it the next day, and then I made fun of him, and he was like, I get it now.
Yep, I got it. But it was a fun party. Obviously, we're gonna go again and try it again. But I think if they could kind of speed up the stops or maybe add more stops,
Yeah.
that would be great. And maybe like all the different shows and stuff that they have throughout the night, if they could kind of spread those out a little bit more, because I feel
Yeah.
like they were all super bunched up.
Well, it is only a 3-hour party.
Yeah, maybe expand the party another hour.
Yeah.
That would be great. Because was Jollywood Nights 3 hours?
It felt
That's wild.
so much longer.
It did feel so much longer.
But with the shows that they did, they had an ice skating show. They had the little fireworks show. They had something else too, I thought.
The Tower of Terror.
Oh
Excuse
yes,
me?
the Tower of Terror show, and then the Muppet show.
Yes.
But all of it had its own designated area where the park wasn't completely closed off.
Yes, that is the biggest thing. Because Magic Kingdom, whenever one of the shows is starting, your main mode of transportation throughout the park is completely closed off.
Yeah, you can't get across Main Street. You can't get anywhere near Main Street. When there's a parade, you can't even cross to get to Tiana's Bayou
good luck.
or
Good luck.
anything. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, but all in all, I would recommend every single one of the parties. And Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, amazing.
So much fun.
The Boo to You Parade, amazing. We got rained out.
It was awesome.
But the parade still went on, and we had some very memorable moments. I think we should have a video up on the channel.
Yeah.
A quick little vlog going over it. We went with my family. It was a blast.
It was the best. I love them so much.
So that was a lot of fun. So I would definitely recommend all of the parties.
Except
and
the star of the show is Jollywood Nights.
Jollywood Nights, 100% the best. And the overlay on the Tower of Terror,
So magical.
it was breathtaking.
And the Snope down Sunset Boulevard.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
it was everything. It was so
and
magical.
you got to dance with Mike Wazowski.
I did. They had a Pixar dance party.
Very special moment.
It was so much fun. We got to ride Rise of the Resistance with nobody else on it.
Nobody on there.
We were the only ones on that ride.
It was so much fun.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And then we also rode Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway by ourselves, almost by ourselves. There was a couple people in another car, but
they were down. They were they
Yeah,
were there to have a good time.
we
You
all
know?
had fun.
Sometimes you get in those rides with the people who are like for some reason just
They're just
don't
there,
seem,
like-
yeah, they don't seem like they're having a blast, even though they're at Disney World for whatever reason. But definitely at the parties, people were there to party. People were there to have fun.
Even the cast
And,
members, when we would go, like we were dancing around the parks, and the cast members would go, "That's it. There's what we need. That's
Yep.
the Hollywood or the."
Star of the show, the heckin' gingerbread cookie.
Listen, listen. This cookie was just the highlight of my life.
Yep.
I would eat 1,000,000 of these cookies. They need to sell them year round because I will buy all of them, every last one, and I will devour. It is devastating.
Yeah, we
that
brought like 3 of them home.
we did, and I ate all of them.
Yeah, they were so good. It's over there at the trolley
Trolley car or trolley something.
the Starbucks at Hollywood Studios. Sorry,
And-
forgive me for not.
Well, if they do it next year, I don't know if they did it last year.
Oh no! I hope they.
I think they will.
they
I
have
think
to.
they
Disney,
will. Please, for
Bob,
me.
listen
For
to
me.
me.
For me, please.
Bob, if you're still
CEO,
CEO, make sure that gingerbread cookie is still there. Please,
please.
please.
I'm begging you. I would be devastated.
Devastated.
I wouldn't sleep ever again
Nope.
or eat
Nope.
just to protest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we have another trip coming up in 2 days.
Less than 2 days.
Less than 2
Literally in like
Like 2 sleeps away.
30 hours. Or
30
something
hours
like-
we will be on the plane heading to Orlando.
Or 30 hours ish.
So that'll be great. We're going to film a lot of great content there. We are going to have a blast and
No, 28 hours.
28 hours. And we're excited to bring y'all along the journey. So, and that kind of leads into what we want to talk about this podcast, or the next topic of the podcast, our plans for 2025.
Well, we're going to go to Disney
A lot.
a lot. And I'm so excited. I don't think we're going to go over the summer.
Nope.
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Sad that we're going to not have Disney over the summer, but we'll have other trips and it'll be fun. But as for the podcast and our channel, we will still be posting a podcast every other week on Mondays. And then we'll be posting one video a month on our YouTube page. So those are our plans.
Those are our plans. And
That's 2025 in a nutshell.
2025 in a nutshell. We hope to be a lot more consistent and put out
we'll
a
be
lot
here.
of great content.
We'll be here
We will
every
be here
other week on
every
Mondays.
other week. I feel like we've said this before.
Okay, but this is different.
That was last year us. This is this year us.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
different.
This is different.
Exactly.
But we're excited to bring y'all along the journey. We hope that y'all can find joy in these videos and these podcasts and comment along with us, subscribe and just join us throughout this Disney journey while we visit, have fun, learn, and spread the magic with one another. So
Or some of the not so magical moments on Rock and Roller Coaster.
oh gosh, we have so much to talk about. So much to talk about.
On the next podcast, which means you're gonna have to be here in 2 weeks.
So be sure to subscribe, follow the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast, subscribe on YouTube, like the video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of the Main Street Mouse Ears content.
Period.
And that being said, we thank you so much for joining us, and we are looking forward to an amazing 2025. Honey, would you like to close this out?
Woo! Thank you so much. We love you guys, and you are the bomb. I was trying to think of a Disney thing to say. You are the hot dog. I don't know.
You are the hot dog to my Mickey Mouse.
Hot diggity dog. Thank you for listening. We love you guys, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Peace out, y'all.
I was gonna peace out too.
Look at us.
We're so in
High
sync.
five.
Nice.
Nice.